Welcome to Unmasked. Unmasked is a Tantra weekend for gay, bi, queer men to learn how to connect with more intimacy, more depth, more presence. So many men I speak with are having lots of connections, sometimes lots of sex, sometimes good sex, and still feel that something is missing, that there's this hollowness or a hunger that never quite feels satisfied. And often that reason we never quite feel satisfied is because we're not actually bringing our full self. We've learned, often quite young, how to perform who we think other people want us to be, what the world wants us to be. And many of us queer men are extremely good at this. We've been cultivating these beautiful masks for many, many, many years. And that's helped us survive. It's helped us survive in a world that hasn't always been very welcoming. But it's also the thing that keeps us from feeling deeply connected to one another. We're often coming into intimacy, romance, dating, sex, still wearing these masks, still performing a version of ourselves in order to feel safe, to feel chosen, to belong, to feel wanted. And while we're wearing that mask, these deeper parts of us never quite get seen. And these are often the parts of us that most want to be seen, that most long to be seen, to feel chosen, to feel recognized. And yet that can be vulnerable. That can be scary. And so at Unmasked, we're going to be exploring different embodied tantric practices, because often our masks live in our minds. It's these ideas of who we think we should be. But when we drop into our bodies, when we drop into our feelings, our sensations, our emotions, also our pleasure, the mask just naturally melts. We don't have to take it off. We don't have to rip it off, but it naturally melts as we land more in our presence, more in our authenticity, more in our hearts. And so many men who I work with struggle to actually connect our sexual energy with our hearts. You know, we can have really free sexual encounters, but where our heart stays very closed, very guarded. So we're going to be doing practices to gently help connect our Eros with our heart and to gently bring that into connection with other men. And what we find is this new depth, this new richness, this new full-bodied flavor, complex, beautiful sense of feeling really connected. When I feel safe enough to allow that mask to gently come down. So we'll be doing embodiment practices, breathwork practices, also erotic practices. There will be optional nudity and erotic touch so that we can leverage our sensuality as this door to deeper states of connection. This will be challenging for some, but Tantra invites us into this radical sense of presence, actually getting real, what's really alive for me right now. How can I meet my present experience? And from there, we find this incredible opening, sometimes opening into spiritual experiences, into really transcendent, transpersonal experiences through connection with other men. So this is a space for you to feel safe, but also to meet your edge, for you to find community with other queer men who are walking their own path, who are walking their own spiritual journeys, and to allow the mask to gently come down when we feel ourselves more, when we feel the other, and we can feel this deep sense of connectedness. So if this touches you in any way, please join us. If you have questions you want to talk about, what are we actually going to be doing on this weekend? Is it right for you? Send me a message. I'm super happy to have a call and talk with you about it. I'd love to see you there at Unmasked.